My name is Josh Jackson. I'm youth pastor over at Remnant Church in Mayfield, and I want to take just a few moments to give you guys my personal testimony. We've issued a challenge to the kids in our group. We've asked them to share their testimony on video. We're going to post it to YouTube and see who can get the most hits. So we got a little bit of a challenge going on, and I don't want to be outdone by my kids, so pass this on to all of your friends, everyone you know, let them all see this, because I don't want to lose. But my testimony, basically what it amounts to, whenever I was 5 years old, I wanted to go talk to the preacher. I talked to my mom. It wasn't a church service. There was nothing specific going on. You don't have to be saved in a church service. I just knew that I needed God, wanted to ask Him to come into my life, and I wanted to go talk to the preacher. So my mom took me over to his house. I sat on his lap in a big high-back chair, and he led me in the sinner's prayer. And from that moment on, my life was committed to God. I had given stuff to Him. People say you can't get saved when you're little, you don't understand what you're doing, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't really understand the depths of what's happening. And that's not true. As a 5-year-old kid, I may not have understood everything, but I understood that I needed God, and I understood that He could help me through the stuff I was going through. And it was not very long after that experience that my dad died. There was a boat wreck, and some stuff happened, and he ended up drowning on Kentucky Lake. And for a while there, I was without a father. And in church, they tell you that Jesus is your Heavenly Father. They tell you that He's always there for you. And a lot of stuff that sounds good, but you hear it and you're like, oh, that sounds good for church, but how real is it? But guys, for me, it was real. As a little kid, Jesus became very real to me. I didn't have a dad. They said He was my father, so that's how I viewed Him. If there was a time whenever I would normally go and talk to my dad, say, hey Dad, this is what's going on in school today, or hey, let's talk about this, Dad, I've got this going on. Anytime that I would normally do that, I would turn to God and say, hey God, you're supposed to be my dad. That's what they're telling me at church. So, here's what's going on. I don't have a dad, you're going to be it, and I'm going to talk to you like I'm talking to Him. And through that process, my relationship with God, it was real. It was a relationship. It wasn't just something where I heard about Him in church, I knew of Him. It was an active, real relationship, and it totally changed who I was. It defined who I was. It helped me so much when I went through the teen years where it can be real hard, it can be a lot of stuff going on. Really helped me to stay grounded because it was something more than just a church experience. It was a time where I came to know God personally, and He made all the difference in my life. And that's what I want to see for everybody that sees this video. If you know God, share. As Christians, we're called to be witnesses. We're called to give our testimony to other people. And that's the biggest reason why we're doing this video challenge, is to try to help people get the word out in a way that's a little bit more convenient, a little easier. It's kind of hard just to walk up to somebody on the street and start sharing your testimony, but through YouTube, through the technology that we have, it's a whole lot easier. I can throw this on a video, and I don't know who's seeing this, and it's not awkward for me, but I can share with a ton of people. So however it works best for you, I encourage you, share your testimony, let people know what God's done in your life, because without fail, there are people we come in contact with every day that are hurting, that need to hear that message. And if we don't share it with them, they may never hear it, they may never know. So God's there, He's real, He's not just something they talk about at church. He's somebody that wants to have a relationship with you and to change your life. He wants to be there with you through all the stuff you're going through. And so my encouragement to you guys through my testimony, it's real for me, it was awesome, it works. I just encourage you to give them a chance. If you are a Christian, awesome, share with everybody you know. If you're not a Christian, think about it. Man, talk to somebody you know that's a Christian, get involved in a church, just check it out. If you've tried it before and you don't like it, you thought, it's a bunch of fakers, people that don't really care about God, try it again. Just give it another chance, and let God do something in your life and see if He's not incredible, because I'm telling you, personal experience tells me He's real, He's worth it, and He's just an absolutely amazing God. So, anyways, hope this encourages somebody. Again, spread it to everybody you know. I don't want my kids to beat me, so you better pass this on. And this is not spam. I know everybody hates spam. This is not spam. This is a powerful, awesome thing. So spread it around, let all your friends see it, and hopefully I'll come out on the other end a champion.